You want to add value to yourself, right? Well, this is the right channel for you. Welcome back to Matty-speaks. This is Matty, and if you are new here, welcome to the family, girl. And please hit the subscribe button. And if you find this video valuable, hit the share button and please like and all those good stuff. So I would be putting you through on how to add value to yourself. Number one, I believe everybody says value yourself. I've seen a ton of videos on YouTube asking them how to value myself, and then they say value yourself. I really do agree with them 100%. You cannot do anything if you don't value yourself, if you don't find yourself important, if you don't find yourself worth working on. Yeah, value itself is important. Yeah, so how do you add value to yourself? By valuing yourself. There has to be this inner self-love and be like, okay, I want to work on myself to be a better person for myself. So guys, number one, it's going on with valuing yourself. The next thing, guys, on my list is be truthful. Yeah, in a sense of, like, when I say be truthful to yourself, yeah, what do I mean? I mean, sit yourself down and see where you need help, where you need to work on yourself, guys. I realized that because I am an entrepreneur, I wake up late. I wouldn't lie about that. I wake up as late as 8, 9. For some people, it's way late. For some people, it's very early, whichever one is for you. But to me, it's late. And I realized that, and I'm like, okay, I need to work on myself. And how do I start working on myself? You have to have a list of everything you need to work on as a lady. You have to have a list of everything and write them down and be truthful with yourself. Actually sit yourself down and write it down, where your flaws, your strengths and your flaws, write it down. If you need to ask somebody closest to you, ask them so they can tell you where you need to work on yourself. Yeah. So because when you find out the ups and downs in your life, it will be easier for you to work on. You can't work on a pain. Like, if you are injured, you cannot heal that injury if you don't know where it's hurting. So you have to know where your flaws lie. So forgiveness. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn, if you promise yourself a particular thing, maybe you promise yourself, oh, you were going to do this thing or achieve this thing at a particular age, or you promise yourself you were going to do something at a particular time, and then you did it, and then you're like blaming yourself, or you're feeling bad for doing that particular thing. Girl, don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, you've done it. Yeah, don't wallow in that pain. Get on with your life and forgive yourself. Get on with it. Let go of the past and move on. Okay? Let go of it. Love yourself more. Okay? Because when you're hurting or you feel angry at yourself, it's very hard for you to like do other beneficial things in your life. So babe, let go of that hurt and move forward. Kindness. Babe, you have to be kind. You don't expect anybody to be kind to you if you are not. If you treat yourself like a piece of trash, people will treat you like a piece of trash. So you give the energy you want to receive. Be kind to yourself in the sense that whenever you probably gave yourself a target and you didn't meet up to it, don't be so hard on yourself. Understand that this is part of the growth process. Understand that, okay, I will get better next time. Don't be angry at yourself. Be kind, be gentle, be compassionate, if that's what I would use. Just take it one step at a time. You get it done. Be grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude is key. It's actually key. I try to do this every morning, waking up and journaling. It really helps because when I wake up, I like to go through the things that I am grateful for, the things that I intend to do, the things that I wish to do, and the things that I want to do in my life. I have a journal book. Maybe in my next video I'll show you guys. That is where I write down my thoughts, my emotions and everything. I just have a list of everything that I'm grateful for, everything that I when you want something, maybe you want to travel out of the country, or maybe you want to go to school, or maybe you want to get a book. I write it as I have gotten this, I have done this, I have done that. I just call it into existence for me. So journaling writing gratitude, like writing your gratitude list, things that you're grateful for, is really, really key, and it's really, really important, because it just gives you this thought that, okay, I feel like it gives you this clear thought, and gives you like a chance for you to like count your blessings and name them one by walk on your mind, babe. All these things are basically like, I know some of you be expecting, oh, try to look good, or have some makeup, or invest in your skincare. All those things are good though, but I'm trying to like look inwards, because if you don't deal with these things, if you don't work on these things, then the value that you want to add on yourself might not actually be fruitful, or be as effective as you expected it to be. So you have to work on your mind. As a lady, or as an individual living in Nigeria or any part of the world, there's a lot of trash that goes on every day. People get on your nerve, guy. If you live in Lagos, you're strong, because a lot of things just happens out there. Is it from you entering the bus, when you get to your workplace, or when you get to school? You have to learn to be sane, like be mentally sane, and okay, let me give you tips on how you can like work on your mind. Number one, if it's something that really got to you, that you're really angry about, it's okay to be angry. Trust me, it's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be moody. It's okay. It's what makes us human. But then if you feel this way, how do you handle it? Number one, you can start by talking to somebody. If it's somebody you trust so much, pick up that phone and call that person. If you can't call that person, take a book. If you know you don't have somebody to talk to, or you don't trust anybody, just take a book. Write down how you're feeling. If you don't feel like writing at that point, just take your voice note, your voice memo on your phone. Record your voice, like rant, be angry, let it out. Okay, just let it out. And when you let it out, then you calm down. Then you have like a breathing exercise. Breathe in, double breathe in, and breathe out. It actually keeps you relaxed. And if that doesn't work, just consider doing this trick. I learned this recently, and I think it helps. So when you're angry, you need to like distract your mind from a lot of shitty things that's going on in your head. So you have to work on 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can smell, 2 things you can. Hold on, guys. I think I forgot this. Okay. Let me say it again. 5 things you can see. You have to work on 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. So all this just helps to distract your mind from whatever you're feeling or whatever you're thinking. Because imagine you having a lot of thoughts going on in your head, and then you're like, okay, what can I smell? Okay, what can I feel? Okay, what can I taste? You just literally get your mind off it. Just learn to cool off. Learn to calm down, okay? Breathe and calm down. Calm down. On to the health. Babe, you have to really take care of your health. That is key. The inside, what word did I use for it? The inside affects the outside. So whatever you give your body is what it gives out in return. Then moving on to the next tip, which is taking care of your looks. Yeah, now either way, we cannot neglect this. We can't neglect this. Taking care of your looks is actually very important. As a lady, as a male, as a child, as an adult, whatever stage you are in your life, you really have to prioritize taking care of yourself. For instance, have your hair done. Have your hair done. If you don't want to wear an extension like this, or you don't want to have braids on, wash your hair. Have a neatly woven hair on your head. Make sure your hair is clean, your hair is neat, and is presentable at all times. You don't have to have extensions all the time. Sometimes you just want your hair to breathe and have ribbon on. Make sure it is neat. Make sure it is clean. Taking care of your looks, taking care of your nails. Your nails are actually very important. I usually don't have my nails on because I I'm an hairdresser, and I need my nails short, and I don't know how to make hair with nails on. So I try to like always trim my nails at least once in a week, or 3 times in 2 weeks. I don't know, but I have like a routine for it. I always try to have my nails short and well filed and well cleaned. Also goes for my feet as well. Most times I don't like to have paint on because after a while it comes off and it gets tacky, and I don't like that feeling. So I just like to leave my nails like this, and when I have like a special occasion, I just fix my nails. Then also your eyebrow, these are just basic things. You should trim it, groom it. If you like to fix your lashes, work on that. Work on your looks, you know. You're about to say, Irini Sinis on Ilojo, I'm a Yoruba girl, yeah. How whatever you portray is what people will perceive you as. So please try to portray a good looking, well taken care of girl. Please always try to do that. And probably I'll create a video especially talking about this, how to like take care of yourself from head to toe. And I'll also be sharing some products that I use for my own personal self-care routine as a student, and it's very, very affordable. So you guys should stay tuned for that video. Then moving on to the next tip is acquiring a skill. You don't want to always rely on your daddy's money or your mommy's money all the time, or your boyfriend's money or your best friend's money. You should try to like have something going on for yourself. So even when you feel like having something to eat, or maybe you feel like buying shawarma or pizza, or you feel like taking yourself on a solo date, you don't have to wait for somebody to give you money, when you can easily provide that money for yourself. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't collect, yeah, but sometimes you want to spoil yourself, like you want to have the leisure, like you want to have the fun of having to say, yeah, I took myself on a date. It's actually very important. It is key. It helps you filter out those unimportant things and those unnecessary things that are in your life. So having a relationship with God just helps build you as a person, and it helps help you have this inner peace from within. So when you have a good relationship with God, you have a good direction, you have a good faith, and everything just feels balanced, and you feel completed, and you feel like everything you lay your hands on, or everything you intend to do is blessed because you have God's backing. So that is just it for me. So guys, 10 ways that I think is important for you to add value to yourself as a lady. So if you find this interesting or educating, please hit the subscribe button, share, comment, like, and all those good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching up until this time. Until next time, have a good day. Bye guys.